Yo, what's the word? It's your boy 16. If you like the content on this channel, I want to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for post notifications. Also, I got a website at www.16shotonvisuals.com. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to what y'all came to see. What's the word? Let people know we got on 16 Shot on Visuals.
Yeah, man, y'all already know who this is, man. It's you got Tay Capone, you know, big LA gang. What's the word?
For sure. We've been back to back with these bitches lately.
Yeah. I told motherfuckers we like Boosie and Vlad, man. Fuck it, you feel me? Motherfuckers like to hear knowledge. Motherfuckers like to input on shit, you know. You always got to make sure, you know, I just been started back dropping music, but I actually like doing interviews with you folks, cause it's like we get to, I feel like that's like a little bond, like a little time I get to directly speak to and like, you know, give my input on a lot of shit that my fans be want input from me from. So it's like, I don't be having a problem with them.
Yeah, these bitches be going crazy. You know, I'm Boosie though. You gonna be Vlad in the situation, so.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, but yeah, I see you back dropping music. But like, did you stop recording or was it you just start dropping?
Well, both, cause you gotta start recording. Like, well, basically, some niggas hold their music, but in my case, I really wasn't even recording. And really, it just came from like I think I spoke on this in our last one, like, you know, the draft, you know, feeling like unappreciated and shit like that.
Yeah.
Feeling like your fan base ain't growing with you, but, you know, one of the things and the perks about not dropping is like you actually, people start to appreciate your music, you feel me? Because there's so much weak music getting dropped, you feel me? And not no good music fly going around, so it's like, the fans really be like, damn, man, I wish this guy dropped it, that guy, you feel me? And I'm one of those guys was like, regardless of the fact I'm putting out real music, real heat, you know, and this shit, like, people just got to appreciate it more. And I was like, all right, okay, it's time for me to get back in it.
What has showed you that people appreciated it more? What are some things you noticed?
It's like the longer I waited, the more people, like, made it a big deal that I wasn't dropping. Like, I never even seen people, like, I feel like for my career, that's one of the bad things I'm known for. Like in the last 3 or 4 years since I've been home from the joint, probably not the last 3 or 4, but after like 2017, I think 2020, because in 2017 I had a very strong year. I dropped like 3 projects in 2017 because I was booked for the whole 2016. Dropped a lot of videos with Locka, Ray Money, and but 2018 for the last 2 years, I guess you could say, I was real like going stagnant as hell. Like I drop a video, 2, maybe 3, but for the most part of the whole year, I'm tapped out. You feel me? Like I'm here and there with it. You feel me? Then like, you know, it's like damn. It really just got to a point where I'm like, I need to just like I started seeing it. They like, bro, it started meaning a big thing. Like we're coming like, man, this man like complaining at people all day, every day, like you're not dropping music, bogus. So I'm like, okay, let me get back to it, man. You know?
Yeah. So do you feel like this go along, you gonna stick with it, or there's no telling?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna stick with it because I feel like I'm back a rapper. Like you feel me? Like people always try to street niggas, oh, I ain't no rapper. Like we rappers, you feel me? Like this is what we get paid to do. It's like an actor saying he not an actor. Like you probably don't like, street niggas don't like being actors, but like if you getting paid for it, that's your occupation, you feel me? So it's like, you're an actor, nigga. If you wanna act like you ain't, you're an actor. So I'm a rapper, and I'm in a rap mode. Like I like dropping music. I like seeing all the feedback and people telling me all these blogs reposting my songs, making it a big thing. That's why I've been dropping a lot of trailers, just to let people know, like you feel me? Because at first it was like not only wasn't rapping, I didn't even have songs to drop while I wasn't rapping. So like when I wasn't rapping, it's like you were gonna, if they felt it even more, because I didn't even have music in the chamber to drop. You feel me? That's when I really like, I was thinking about that shit too. Like when I was in jail, I really didn't even drop music while I was in jail, not because I didn't want to feed the fans till I got back, but really I didn't have nothing to drop, you know? Yeah. But this time I actually like, I could actually drop a lot of music right now, like song after song after song after song after song after song after song. Like I just been going cool. I ain't gonna lie, I'm back in mode. You feel me?
So what made you become Muslim?
What made me become Muslim?
Yeah.
I know this gonna sound like, you know, some shit. A lot of people always like a kind of like a stereotype. You feel me? A lot of Muslims, that's new Muslims, they convert in jail, and people always try to make that seem like that's some bad shit. But I'm gonna really tell you what happened to me. See, with this religion shit, bro, when you born into a certain type of religion, you really don't even have a trust. I mean, you really don't even have a say-so in what you believe in. You feel me? Like, when you are born into a Christian family like I was, like, all we ever learned about was the Bible and shit like that as far as religion. You feel me? And you only really know what the other Christians around you put in your face. And if you going to church, Christians gonna tell you the Christian shit. You feel me? So you learning about Christian shit your whole life. And it's like, when you go to jail, jail is really the first place where a lot of people find out about religion on their own. Like, get to do research on religions. You feel me? Like, get to know the actual ins and outs of all religions, not even just one. You feel me? I was in studying multiple religions. You feel me? Hebrew Israelites, you feel me? All that type of shit. We was all glued in. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, when you educate yourself on more than one religion, you give yourself a lot more room to choose like what really makes sense. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of things that happen in the Bible that don't make sense, but when you like read the Quran, it's like, you feel me? Like, it's really like shit that just made sense. And I ain't gonna say it's just period, because it could just be me. Some people feel like they might feel the other way around. Like, it's shit in the Bible that did them righteous, and it didn't work for them reading the Quran. You feel me? That's probably just how they feel. But like, I feel like the honest person, like, if you read the Quran and you really educate yourself on religion, it's like gonna be more attachable, like more relatable. Like, shit makes sense. It's shit in the Bible that just like, they got new and old shit. You feel me? They got type shit that be in certain Bibles that don't even be in certain Bibles. It's just a whole lot of shit. You feel me? It's just that whole little 10-month process. I was just really learning a lot about it. I ain't gonna get real deep into it because I ain't gonna make a whole thing about it, but I educated myself on it, and I'm like, yeah, this the real right here, man. Like, this the real on photo, man. That's just like, I stuck to it, because whatever I'm gonna be, I always try to educate. I was the same shit like that when I was coming up in the streets. When I jumped into a gang, I educated myself about the gang, not just like no hood shit about the nation I was claiming. You feel me? Like, yeah. Cause you wanna know. Cause another Muslim will pull you up on your shit too. Like, real facts. That shit be some real shit too. Like, another Muslim will be like, ooh.
Do you feel like it made you a better person?
Yeah. Because like, I feel like Muslim shit, that shit really get you closer to God. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I remember when my homie Greedy, he YG, he a stone from Motown, man. Like, he one of the little niggas, like, he in like they royal family type shit, you feel me, in a way. And it's like, he overly Muslim. Like, he Muslim to the point where like, he gon', you feel me, you gon' feel it, you feel me? And it's like, he was giving me the ways to pray, and he was just schooling me on a lot of shit. And I remember praying for the first time with folks, for real. And it was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I prayed and I felt relieved. Like, I remember praying as a kid, and I used to just close my eyes. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. I'd be thinking about some kid shit. Why a motherfucker, while we bowing our heads praying, I'd just be, and they bitch thinking about Scooby-Doo and the Ninja Turtles or something until they say amen. Like, I don't even get involved. Like, it never really caught me in my heart, you feel me? But I remember actually praying as a Muslim, like, you feel me? And it's like, when I got up, I was like, I felt different. Like, I felt like somebody heard me, at least, or some shit was answered. I don't know what was going on, but I felt better, you feel me? Yeah. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I don't know, like, this me, you feel me? Like, bro, I ain't no super, like, I'm a religious guy, but like, I'm not no overly, like, you know, like, overly, like, make it all, you know, Holy Ghosts and shit like people be doing. I ain't that overly flamboyant about it, but I'm real like, damn, I feel good, you feel me? I feel like something just happened, so I'm like, yeah, this really it, fuck, you feel me? This the one.
You work with a lot of New York and Jersey artists, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
How you get in tune with the scene over there?
Really, I've been like, see, the thing about it is, like, when I first started fake knowing I had a name as a rapper, it's probably like 2014, you feel me? And it was so crazy because how I ended up in New York for the first time I went with this guy that was supposed to be my manager, man. I had paperwork with the nigga and everything, bro. He flew me out of town on a buddy pass. This is my first time going out of town. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't even know what the fuck a buddy pass mean. I just know that I was going out of town, you feel me? And this guy basically, we met up with another dude that he knew in New York. And he basically put me onto that nigga. Like, he left me as a burden to that dude. And this dude ended up taking me to some people's crib that was thorough. You feel me? OG. You feel me? Jackie. J Star, my nigga J Star, my little brother, man. You feel me? I met with them. You feel me? He basically like left me in New York for a whole like damn near month. That's why I be tweaking out this shit, bro. People don't even know. Like in 2014, I'm trying to get my feet wet in this rap shit. I'm out of town, broke. You feel me? Broke to my feet. Like, nigga, I can't even get home. I was out of town for a long time because I couldn't get home, and I ain't even want to ask people for money, but I was out there stuck with J Star. Good, thank God they watched me. You feel me? They took care of me, man. You feel me? Like him, his mama, his pop, I was alright, you feel me? But I wasn't, you feel me? And they took care of me. But that was my first time going to New York. But J Star, he was rapping, you feel me? And I knew the Chicago drill scene, we was imprinting on every rap scene in some way, you feel me? So it was like, when we coming around and shit, I'm broke, I'm fucked up, but to bro, I'm like, I'm still Tay 600. So, you know, it's like, he giving me the game and shit. When I finally did leave and shit, I had a bond with them, you feel me? So like, that was like my first out of town family bond. Like, so I always just come to New York, kick it with them and shit. And every time I came to New York, I was always getting embedded into like new little shit that was going on out there. And it was like, I've been in New York the most out of any other state, you feel me? I'd have been in New York so many times. I used to go there so much, you feel me? And it's just like, I'm just steady. I started meeting hood niggas and shit. Met up with Crunch and them and shit. Folks in them in the store, you feel me? I met Shooter, R.I.P. Shooter, man, you feel me? From Queensbridge, you feel me? Gambino too, man. He from Queensbridge too. Director Gambino, that's my brother, you feel me? Met up with Corey Guns and them, you feel me? Like, in the Bronx, you feel me? Bambino. A lot of niggas I started meeting up with, you feel me? Or just conversating with. Then I started getting my name heavy in New York, and it was to the point where it's like I used to go there because like every time I went, I'm making a bag on features. I used to go to New York and make 5 racks off $500 features. Niggas was paying in New York, you feel me? So it's like, I've been coming in New York and I look at this shit like that's my second home, you feel me? Because I've been going out there, I've been ingratiating myself in their coaching, and they really like, when they started the New York drill shit, it was like, oh yeah, we could rock out now. They on that drill shit like us, you feel me? We overly could kick it how we rapping now, you feel me? So we tied it in after that. I've been tied in ever since.
That was actually gonna be the next question I asked you, as far as like the drill scene. Like, how do you feel about it as far as like where it started and where it is now?
I like it because I like, bro, because like, if you copy a motherfucker, it's more flattering than anything, you feel me? But like, if you gonna like take something from a motherfucker and then like, you know, add your own shit to it, make it greater or just make it different, like where you can put your own imprint on, I respect that. You ain't just copy them. Like, yeah, we just gonna talk all about the same shit they talk about, the same way they talk about it, on the same beats they talk about it on, you feel me? We gonna do it a little different. We gonna add a little of this to it. They be in there dancing and shit. They be, you know, they got all type of ad-libs and shit. Like, they do New York shit, you feel me? Like, they ingratiated they own little spin on it. The UK too, you feel me? The UK did the same thing. Got UK drill. Them in New York kind of similar, but they different in their own ways too. But it's like, you look at it, it's like it's y'all shit, you feel me? That's when I just did Stay in Your Lane. I had paid homage to the New York drill scene, even though I come from Chicago and I come from the era where drill started. I come from that era. Not only do I come from that era, I come from that circle, you feel me? I was there when it got put into play, you feel me? But I could still respect niggas for taking off with it, you feel me? Because it's like, it ain't easy to do, you feel me? It's like all them niggas, they carried that shit they way and they took off with it. So it's like me rapping on that beat, I pay homage. Feel me? Cause I fuck with that shit. That shit hard actually. Them beats be raw. And we was running out of raw ass beats anyway. We needed some new shits.
You know that it seemed like the drill music, it got people who probably normally wouldn't even know about each other, like in cahoots with each other. It seemed like people actually clicking up on some street shit, like just outside of the music, like from New York and Chicago. Like, have you been noticing things like that?
Yeah.